Good evening, welcome to the final of Cornwall MasterChef 2013. Here we are at Penwith College Sonara restaurant down in Penzance. We've got four amazing competitors, 15 minutes away from serving their dishes to the chefs, the judges tonight. We've got Adam Gerrish from Buscundle Manor, Andy Melville from the Scarlet Hotel, Lee Trevina from Merchants Manor and Craig Tuxworth from Rosewall Manor, all delivering their three-course menu tonight. Hope you enjoy the show. Thank you. Grant, here we are for the final of Cornwall MasterChef 2013. Got some exceptional food we're waiting for.
Certainly looks like it, yeah.
Anything really standing out for you today?
Well, the menus are looking lovely, you know, and some of the use of the ingredients they brought into the kitchens look phenomenal. So it's making it full of interest for me. You know, I can't wait to start seeing these dishes starting to come together. And the guys are all working really calmly. They seem in control of what they're doing. There's no obvious nerves going on at the moment. I'm sure there is underneath it all, but
very organised.
Yeah. They all look particularly well organised, and you can see from when I last judged in the quarterfinals, when you can see a definite raising of the standards. You know, which is great, and that's what this competition is obviously all about.
Absolutely. And we're starting to plan, obviously, next year's. What do you think? I mean, what do you think the benefits of this competition can be for next year?
I think with any competition, you know, especially with food, with cookery, it's raising people's awareness and raising young chefs' aspirations. You know, it's very easy to be looking at some of the stars, whether they're the stars within the county or the ones that we see on television all the time. It's very easy for the youngsters to think, I can never aspire to that. Well, competitions like this start to open their eyes up and realise that actually they can aspire to it. And the more that progresses, and the more, from my position as being a head in a catering college, the more that happens, and the more young people can start to think, well, actually I can achieve that, I can go for that, the better for all of us.
Welcome, Adrian.
Thank you.
Margot's Bistro and Padsteak. It's your first round judging.
Indeed. I don't think I've judged much in my life, and this is my first try at it, and it's really interesting. Really interesting.
So we're nearly halfway through the cooking time now.
It's gone very quickly, hasn't it?
It does go really quickly.
And probably quicker for them. But
what sort of things have you been looking for so far?
It is interesting to see how they set themselves up. They've got quite a big kitchen to work in relative to their own kitchens, and I'm gathering from other rounds of the competition. So it's a lovely setup here. They've got some space, but how they use that space is interesting, and they're all organised. They've been here before,
Yeah.
so it's not a strange experience for them. But how they set themselves up and their confidence and their attitude to it is interesting.
Cool. So you can see as we get to the final that these four, I suppose, their confidence is really starting to shine. What are you looking for in their food?
I'm looking for clean taste, always. Just technique is great, but it has to produce the end result. I work from the plate backwards. We try the plate, what does it taste like, how it looks, and then we'll work backwards of the technique to get there. It not begins and ends with the plate, but I will start with the plate. I can make notes as I'm going along and we can separate little aspects, but it all does come down to that plate of food. I'm almost blind tasting it, for me as a judge. I know we're marking on organisation and how they operate and technique and things like that, but the big prize for me, the big point is what am I being presented with? Then we can analyse, compare that.
Craig, you've just finished. You've just served your 3 courses. Now waiting on the judges' responses. How do you think you've done?
I've got a fair shout, I think. I was happy unhappy with a few things, but I'm pleased overall. I was happy with what I delivered. If it's good enough, it's good enough.
So you're feeling quietly confident?
It depends on the judging at the end of the day.
It does, and they've got a long way to go. I think it's going to be a tough one.
Yeah.
So tell me, how have you enjoyed this competition so far?
Yeah, it's been really good. I was, as I said before, I've been a bit apprehensive at the beginning because I didn't know what to expect.
Because the first year we've done it.
First year it's been done, and nobody. I'm not saying anything against you, but what I'm saying was nobody expected
what we've delivered.
What you have delivered, and it's been phenomenal what you've delivered.
Fantastic. So have you, from a personal point of view, I mean, this competition was set out to help you guys learn and develop and profile yourselves. Have you actually pushed yourself?
Yeah, it's pushed me to have a whole new level, I think.
Fantastic.
And catering, and no, it's really been good, and it's helped develop me as a chef, and it helps develop the younger talent coming through as well, and it's good to see.
Adam, you've just delivered your 3 courses to the judges. Got a little bit of a waiting game now until they actually tell us who's won. How have you enjoyed yourself today?
I've absolutely loved it, yeah. I felt I've upped my game every time, every heat and that, so I have to really prove myself today against the good high competition.
It was a superb competition today. I can't tell the viewers how things tasted, but it was brilliant, and yeah, you're absolutely right. The game, everybody upped their game. It was great. Have you had any particular problems today or challenges?
I think everything went quite smooth, but I did forget the odd little element. I forgot my potatoes in my chowder, and but otherwise everything I could have done with like a little biscuit crumb, I think, just to balance my ice cream on top of the warm ginger cake. That would have helped out a little bit. But
so you've learned different things, different techniques throughout the competition?
All throughout, yes. Just trying out new skills and things I haven't played around with before, and it's been great fun, yeah.
So you deduced it yourselves. Our winner of the first year of MasterChef Cornwall is young Adam.